light is actually really important in each work. Depending on the subject matter, how bright it is, whether it's in sunlight or whether it's in cloud. That's quite important on determining the mood and feel of what you're putting down. I think light is important in all of my work. My father was Pākehā, my mother was Māori, and I think their marriage or their relationship wasn't accepted, certainly not by my father's family, and they found it quite difficult to have a relationship, and I believe that my grandparents forbade them to marry. It wasn't until I came along that the relationship between the two tribes improved. I wasn't aware of it until much later. I just grew up in a very happy, multicultural family, really, because I've come from two cultures. It wasn't until much later that I realised what a problem that had been for my mum. I just don't think that many people know the origin of Māori, so I wanted to make a point of saying this is where we come from, and that's quite important to me. The iwi series was inspired knowledge of our ancestry being Chinese, so I wanted to develop a body of work that reflected that. The images of this work are actually of me. I think that's important. Every single one of those paintings are me as a child, and I was quite influenced by even the little Chinese fruiter and little old Tai Happy. They were the only non-Maori or non-Pākehā people that I'd ever seen. And so I was riveted by, one, their look, and two, their culture, their language, their accent, and to discover later on in life, much later on, that I have that inherent line as well, has influenced this body of work. I just wanted to stick to the palette of red, white and black, which is synonymous with our culture, Māori culture. It's also synonymous with Chinese as well. Red is a very important colour for Chinese, and so I just needed to marry those two together. They're narratives. I try to make sure that they have a story. Often it's quite a mysterious story, and it's often one for me to know and for the observer to try and work out. I give very few clues, occasionally in the titles, but often because it's so subjective, and what one person sees in a painting, another may see something else completely different and quite different from what I see myself. The subjects I have in my paintings are quite considered. They're chosen because of their look, that I think will match the story that I have in mind for that subject. And they take a while.